Welcome, folks, to another PyMCon interview. I'm Raveen, and I'm the lead of the PyMCon web series. And today I have Sandra. Sandra has submitted an event all about checking if your models are fast and benchmarking your models against other models. But before I get way ahead of myself, I want to give it to you, Sandra. Mind giving an introduction about yourself to the folks who are attending PyMCon?
Thank you, Ravin. So I'm Sandra Meneses. I'm a machine learning engineer working now as a freelancer. I'm based in Berlin. I'm also part of the Data Umbrella community. We are a community for underrepresented persons in data science. We organize webinars about different data-related topics. And we also organize open source working sessions when people who want to get involved or contribute to open source projects related also to data science can start participating. We try to create a very welcoming environment. And that's also how I got involved with PyMC.
Oh, you jumped a little bit ahead, but let's take a little bit of a tangent when you talked about Data Umbrella. For folks who haven't heard, Data Umbrella is a wonderful organization. Reshma and a couple of others who are part of PyMCon are also part of Data Umbrella. So if you like events like these, definitely go check out Data Umbrella's website and their event. We'll have a link in the description for them as well. But focusing back on you, Sandra, how did you get involved in Bayesian statistics?
So I would say that for two main use cases. First is A/B testing. So normally, if you want to deploy a new model, for example, in machine learning, you have to compare the new option or the model that you are using with a benchmark. And for that, you need to do A/B test. So digging into this topic, I meant a different way to do it that involves Bayesian statistics. And it's a very interesting approach because you try to balance exploitation. So when you are tested, you can also use the result that you have to start showing to the users the variant that is performing better at the moment. The second use case was improving a feature for a mobile app where we needed to have distributions in a hierarchical way. So I found about Bayesian hierarchical models and I started reading more about the topic to be able to implement this feature. And that is how I started learning more about the topic and how I got introduced to PyMC to learn more about this topic.
Awesome. Thank you for that overview on how you got interested from the application side. Something I want to ask you, because you're also on the RVs project as well, is how did you get involved in open source and contributing and being a part of both the PyMC team and the RVs team?
So I was interested, I guess, for many years, and I tried multiple occasions to get involved with different projects. And that is how I also got to know about Data Umbrella. I joined a working session. They were working with PyMC. And I started my first contributions to PyMC. After that, then I decided to join Data Umbrella. And I started helping to organize the next events for PyMC. So helping people to contribute to the PyMC library. I got to know the PyMC developers, and that is how I also started doing some contributions to RVs. And now I am part of the community team also of PyMC.
Thank you for that as well. So for folks who are listening, if you want to work with Sandra, just join our open source teams and you'll get to do all sorts of things with her and all the other wonderful folks that are in open source. So consider that as well if you want to get involved a little bit more than just watching the events. But before, again, I get too far ahead of myself with making another open source pitch, is there any advice you'd have for new folks that are just starting out in their journey with statistics or Bayesian statistics or open source, given that you're involved with all these things?
I think PyMC is really a very nice project to start if you want to follow or contribute to any open source project, because the community or the development team is very welcoming. And we have PyMC office hours. So if you have any doubt how to select maybe an issue and how to start contributing, you can always join these sessions. For sure, there will be always someone that can help you with that.
Thank you for that overview. You heard it from Sandra, not from me. So now you have 2 data points about the open source community. So, folks, this is just the interview of Sandra's overall event. She has a wonderful notebook that'll be showing how to benchmark models and different PPLs. I've seen the repository. It's very well made. It's going to be a very useful, interesting talk and also a very useful tool for practitioners. So all the details about her event are on PyMCon.com. There will be more to come. There's also all the event details for everyone else that is participating in the web series as well. So if you're interested in learning more about Bayesian statistics or just mathematical thinking in general, go to PyMCon.com and you'll see all of the free events and information there. Thank you for your time, Sandra, and for introducing yourself and who you are and encouraging others to continue on their learning journey.
Thank you, Ravin.